So we're gonna push that to the side here. We're gonna get into some socialization stuff again here next. You said the white fluffy one was his thing, so I figured we had a good one for that. Now, same intensity with going in, but this time once he got to her, instead of the frantic snapping and stuff, sniffing. Very positive. This one's pretty crazy too. It's like we're recreating his worst nightmare, you know? He's like, you followed me. This is good. Starting off very positive. See, obviously, as the chase games start, obviously that's a big kind of thing to check and just see how does he respond to that. You know, once you kind of start tapping into the prey drive a little bit. This looks good, though.
Little dog inside.
Come here. That was pretty good. Get this thing off you.
That was
Phenomenal. Yeah. So this showcased two big things, right? So thing number one is that, like I suspected that very first time we let the dog in, this is not an aggression issue, this is an under-socialization issue, right? He's too overstimulated by the sight of other dogs that he's displaying these aggressive looking behaviors, right? And I'm not saying they're appropriate by any means. We definitely needed to correct for them that one time and the second time as well, right? But I don't think it was with the intent of aggression. I think it was just this bottled up, under-socialized and kind of restricted away from other dogs, and suddenly the barrier's gone. It's just explosion of energy, right? Second thing this showcased was that all of those behaviors we were seeing verifies kind of what we talk about a lot, which is these types of behaviors, these aggressive looking behaviors, whatever, socialization stuff, it's all just a spectrum, because he did the same things as he's done in the past. When we let the dog in, he still did the charge at the dog, but it's in a little bit less intense of an end of the spectrum. So what we'll find next time is maybe when the dog comes in, instead of the charge over and sniff, it'll be walk over and sniff, you know what I mean? Then it'll turn into walk over and start playing right away, right? And it'll continue moving along on that spectrum, because it's not like we're turning off the bad behavior and on the good behavior. We're just making the behavior less intense overall. You know what I mean? So that was phenomenal. I really liked that. That was really good. So we'll continue pushing with that, you know. He did really good with the come command. He started off a little wonky today. I think that was just kind of spun up, the dog down there, whatever you said before you left the house, stuff like that. But it wasn't a big problem. He focused back in fine, you know. So, and the come command looked really great. So, it looks good. Have any questions on any of that?
Really good there, Albert. I guess the question would be the muzzle that we're using. Would it be worth it for him to wear that when we're outside if we're expecting any dogs to be near, or?
No, because it's only going to be used in situations he's actually interacting with other dogs. Okay. And out on the walk, he's never going to be interacting with other dogs. Yeah. Now, would it be a good idea for you to get one just to have for when you start socializing them on your own? Yeah, of course, right? But we're almost there, but we're not quite there yet.
All right.
So I would say one more, honestly, like if he does the same thing he did today next time and it looks pretty good, we'll probably actually take that muzzle off next time and see what we get. So, because I think he probably would have been fine with both of those dogs. So, Looks awesome though. That was good.